Hi everyone, my name's Natalie and here is our shop for this week. This is for 10 children, 2 adults, and it came to £280 in total. I did use a £15 off voucher. Hadn't shopped there for a while, so they sent us £15 off a £100 spend. I'll put that in the description. Sometimes it works for other people, so if you can get that extra off and you shop there, then you might as well give it a go. But yeah, it's still quite a lot, but we need it, and it's just how much things cost at the moment. Out of all of the items, I think it was like 160 items in total, there was only 2 substitutions, and then they said that the lettuce has a short shelf life. Other than that, compared to the other stores I've been stopping at, that's a big difference. It has been quite a while since I've been to Sainsbury's. Maybe, I don't think we've even shopped there since we've been here. We have been in store and done a shop, but not like a full-on shop for the week. So I will show you what we picked up. Start off over here, and we got 2 of these hot and spicy chickens. Quite a lot of the stuff that I picked up was Stamford Street, which is like their own brand. We always try and go for the own brands. It just works out to be cheaper. But I got 2 of the hot and spicy chickens. Some bread there, but I also got another 3 loaves, which are behind me, and I'll show you in a minute. So for the vegetables, it was buy 2 get 1 free. So I picked up the vegetable mix, the super sweet corn, and then some of the button sprouts. It is that time of year, and most of my children really enjoy Brussels sprouts. Some ham. I thought I got 2 of these, but there's only 1 here, so I'm not sure. What happened is that's basically not even a sandwich each for everyone, but not everyone likes ham, so they'll probably have tuna or cheese anyway. Then we got some hash browns and some Yorkshire puddings. This was a substitution. It was meant to be 2 packs of 6 or 8. I'm not sure, but we got this instead. Some of the tomato puree, and then 2 lots of the ice cream. 1 white chocolate, 1 milk chocolate. I've not really been buying ice cream, but the children have been messing it, so I did pick up a few bits this time. Some of the bacon potatoes. Then I got 4 lots of these potatoes, but again, there's some more somewhere else somewhere. So in total, we got 5 bags of potatoes, but 1 bag is for bacon potatoes. 2 lots of the egg mayo spread. Again, I thought I got 1 of those and I got 2. So maybe I've just got my quantities all mixed up. Then I picked up drinks wise. So we have my coffees, and then 4 of the orange juices, 2 of the apple juices, 2 lots of the vegetable oil, and then 2 lots of the tortilla wraps too. These were on an extra price offer. I think they were 80p instead of like £1.20. 2 lots of the puff pastry, coleslaw. If you watch the channel, you will know that that will be for Neve for her jacket potato. It goes in sandwiches too, but she prefers coleslaw or tuna on her jacket potato, so we picked that up for her. Some of the Nando's Peronaise, about one of the only sauces that we buy that's branded unless we go to farm foods. Fajita seasoning, and then some gravy, and then 2 blocks of the mature cheddar cheese as well. Somehow I missed out the giant stack of pizzas. Never tried these ones before. These Stamford Street own brand ones. I think they were 97p, I want to say, which is probably the cheapest pizza I've seen for a little while, unless you get it in the tent for £10 offer. But the children aren't really fussy with their pizza. So we picked 7 of those. Here are the snacky bits. There are other bits and bobs here, but that's mainly what it is. And I didn't actually pick up too much this week compared to what I usually do, but I will show you what's on this table. So Quavers and the Golden Wonder. We try to get the own brand crisp where we can in all of the shops, but these are the 2 that the children sort of stick on. I haven't found a equivalent of the Quavers that the children will eat, so it's definitely a branded one for those. The Golden Wonder, they do like the cheese and onion crisp in these ones, so that doesn't matter as much, but as this is the most eaten, and I think they're 10p more than getting the variety one. So I've got 2 packs of those. the quavers, and then 2 lots of the classic variety. A strawberry trifle. Got 2 lots of the jam. Busy household this morning, so there's probably a lot more noise than there usually is. Some of the Twister ice creams, they run an extra offer. I think it's £1.50 for those. And then some of the strawberry cones is their Sia's favourite. The other children like them, but they're the only ice cream that Sia eats. I did get 3 packs of yoghurts. We still have some from the Morrisons when they were on a 5 for £5. So I picked up another 3, and that should be us good for a week, a pack a day. That's the other potatoes. So we have roast dinner this week and also a steak pie. So I needed potatoes for that. This will be one meal. The other 2 packs will be another meal. And then obviously the baked potatoes will be a separate meal. Some of these family circle biscuits, we're getting closer to Christmas. I know we're still in November, but there is, what, is it 49 days left? Something like that. So you can tell, because I'm picking up these biscuits, and it's about the only time of year that I do get them. Some of the chewy caramel chocolate bars and some of the soft and whippy ones. 5 lots of just the normal milk chocolate. 3 lots of the donuts. These are £1 at Sainsbury's, and I know in Tesco and Morrisons they're definitely £1.50, so it's quite a bit of a saving on those. 2 lots of the mini cheddars, another nectar price, £1.25 they were for them. Didn't need to get many cereal as the children aren't eating it as much, so we still have quite a variety in the cupboard that they need to get through, but these are the only non-branded Crave style ones that they eat, so I did get a pack of those. Cookies, we got 2 of the double chocolate chip, 1 of the normal ones. 2 packs of the cheese strings. Again, I'm sure that's an extra price offer at £1.25, as is the fridge raiders. But I only got 2 packets of these, as it's expensive for what you get, but they like to take them for a snack for school. So next up we have rice and pasta. So there's 2 lots of spaghetti, the rice, and then the big bag of pasta too. There's 3 loaves of bread, 2 lots of the buns. This was one of the substitutions. It was supposed to be a 12 pack and they gave me 2 of the 6 packs, so it still worked out the same. And then we also got 5 lots of the noodles too. It will be a quick lunch for the children on the weekends. They absolutely love noodles. They would eat them every single day, especially Caleb. But we've not had the Sainsbury's ones before. I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as they're curry, then they're quite happy. Apologies if you can hear my washing machine in the background. Sounds like it's about to take off, but we have lots of washing to get through. So it needs to be on, but we got 4 lots of the baked beans and sausages. We haven't had those for ages. In fact, I think I only tend to buy them when we go to Sainsbury's, as the children are not keen on the ones from Morrisons, and I don't really pick them up anywhere else. 2 lots of the chilli, that will be for some of the children for their jacket potatoes. I'm not making chilli the day before, so there won't be any to use the next day. So that's the next best thing. Some of the tomato ketchup, 2 lots of the orange juice, 2 lots of the apple and blackcurrant. Some of the mayonnaise, 2 lots of the tuna. They didn't have any of the Sainsbury's own brand, and we tend to just get the supermarket ones. This was about £1 more expensive for each pack. So I'll wait till I go to Farm Foods and stock up there because it works out cheaper. 2 lots of just the bolognese sauce. And then 2 lots of the korma, but I don't know if you can see on the camera the difference in the colour in those. Salad cream, and then we have some of the stuffing mix. 2 lots of the eggs. We go through so many eggs, so many eggs. It's the breakfast of choice at the moment, and sometimes it's a lunch of choice too. So I've got 2 packs of 10, but I am going to have to pick up some more through the week. And we have some of the chicken goujons. That's for the younger children, and then I've still got all the meat to show you, but in that there's also the breaded chicken for the older children, so that will be a meal. Some of the tomatoes, more yogurts, apples. They didn't have any strawberries, and it's one of the things that Maeve loves. So I'm definitely going to have to pop to Tesco and get some strawberries for her. But it's just getting to that time of year where they tend to be a bit harder to get. I'm sure I got 3 of the cucumbers, but there's only 2 here, so I'm not sure. Grapes. 1 kilogram of the broccoli, 1 kilogram of the brown onions, and then 1 kilogram of the red onions too. Some peppers. Tend to buy those fresh, so again, when we top up on the fresh stuff through the week, I will get some more. Then we have 3 lots of the lettuce. I bought it like this because it was on a Nectar price offer, so I think it was about 40p for each bag of this, which works out better than getting the normal lettuce, and it's already chopped and prepared for me, so it makes it easier for me. 1 kilogram of the bananas on their own, and then again there was an extra price offer that I didn't see till after, so I picked up some more of those bananas too. So next up we have the meat, and there's quite a lot this week. We did need to get most things. I do have some chicken and 1 pack of mince in the freezer, but this is what we got. 2 packs of the mince. That is going to be for a chilli, but at the start of the week, which is why it won't work for the jacket potatoes. This is the diced beef. I didn't know it was going to come vacuum packed. I didn't realise they'd started doing that now. But that's 750 grams in that packet. That is going to be for the steak pie. Some of the lawn sausage, and then 3 packs of these sausages. This was another substitution. It was meant to be 2 12 packets. They've just changed it for 3 lots of the 8. This is going to be for stewed sausages. I can get away with these ones when they are for stewed sausages, as obviously they're cooked a bit different and the children don't mind. Whereas for their sandwiches, I have to pick up usually the best ones, like the Taste the Difference ones, Tesco Finest, is it? And Morrison's Best ones, as it's different when it's in a sandwich for some reason. 3 packs of the bacon, 2 packs of the chicken. Again, we're going to have Hunter's chicken, so there we have the chicken and then the bacon. These are the breaded steaks. They'll be for burgers, and then the younger children will have the goujons. And then these were on an extra price offer, so this will be for the Sunday roast. But that is the meat for the week and the meals that I plan to make with them. I did also get a pack of nappies. They were £10, some toilet roll, a cleaning spray, and then some washing tablets, plus some baby wipes, and then James's formula too, but I've put that all away. So I can't show that at the moment. But yeah, I think for the price, quite a lot here. Considering that we got all of the meat, then we got the snacks, and we've got all of the bits in between. I think that's just how much things cost at the moment. Is it expensive? Yes. It's our biggest outgoing by far. Could we cut back? Absolutely. We could cut back on the snacks. We could cut back on not having meat in every meal. But the problem is the children like their meat, and lunchtimes are different, and obviously breakfasts are different. But when it comes to their main meal, I think they just sort of expect to have meat now. We are, of course, getting a lot of the own brand bit, and that does help to keep the costs down. But it's still the biggest expense we have at the moment is simply feeding our family. And at some points, I do wonder how we got to this point, especially as they're now saying that it's going to go up again with the budget and things like that. So we're just going to have to see how it goes, and yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Not had the chance, kids have been going to concerts and they have their clubs, and then they're with the Army Cadets, they have quite a lot because of Remembrance coming up. So they have quite like poppy collecting, and then the Remembrance service. Then they have backpacking and bits in between. Neve had a football awards, then she has football training and her games too. So it's just that the kids are going back and forth to the gym, to their friends. And then in between all of that, Matt's still got to work, and he's basically a taxi in between that. Sia's had a lot of appointments, and we're just trying to enjoy the family. So I've not had a chance to get out and do like a shop with me video in a little while, but there will be some coming soon. We're just enjoying this time and getting on with what needs to be done. If you do like these types of videos, please like and subscribe. And there's now a hype button, which I didn't realise until it says that you lovely people have been hyping my video. So now apparently there's a new hype button that you can press that gives you points, that pushes you out even further. But you can only do it a certain number of times a week. I'm not sure. I've not looked into it all yet. But I just want to say thank you to the people that had already done it before I even knew it existed. You are amazing.